Hello you beautiful, beautiful people. It is winter in Forza Horizon 5, which means a brand new festival playlist for Series 22. We are jumping into the winter season to take on this week's awesome challenges, Holding Out for a Hero. And as it is Thursday, we'll be checking out this week's Forza shop and all the festival playlist rewards available this week. But before you do anything, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, smash that like button, share the video with a friend. Without further ado, let's take on this week's FORZATHON challenges. So let's waste no time, let's jump in and get this week's FORZATHON challenges completed. Holding Out for a Hero, worth 160 points and 5 points towards our festival playlist. Kicking things off with Chapter 1, One for the Road. With only 405 units produced and an even more limited 100 of the two-door hatchback variant, be one of the lucky ones to own and drive the 1977 Holden Torana A9X. And this is the Australian rocket we're going to be using this week, the 1977 Holden Torana A9X, available from the auto show at 130,000 credits. This thing is an absolute animal. As always, I've got a tune for you guys to use if you wish to use it. Just search the game tag Skippy4631 or the file name Skippy YouTube. And as always, share codes are in the description and in the comments below. Own and drive, hop out into free roam from any player house or festival site, rip it down the road for 2 more seconds, and that's one for the road complete. So with Chapter 1 ticked off, it is on to Chapter 2, Gotta Be Fast. Equipped with a 5-litre V8 SLR 5000 engine, the A9X definitely packs a punch. Try it for yourself and earn an ultimate burnout skill in 1987 Holden Torana A9X. So let's grab ourselves an ultimate burnout skill. Now, using any solid surface, I'm going to use this wall that is connected to the Horizon Festival Mexico. Park your car up against it and let the rear tyres rip in first or second gear. And as you can see, we're earning that burnout skill. There it is, ultimate burnout, gotta be fast, complete. And with Chapter 2 complete, that has honestly got to be one of the easiest chapters I have ever done. Moving on to Chapter 3, Going on Tour. Considered the most successful Australian touring car ever produced by Holden, experience this racing prowess for yourself by winning a road race event in the 1977 Holden Torana A9X. Now for this chapter, it doesn't matter if you use a sprint race or a circuit race, it just needs to be a road racing event, signified by the blue markers on the map. I'm going to be heading south and I'm going to be using the Gran Pantano Sprint. I've gone ahead and created a cheeky blueprint called FORZATHON Chapter 3. If you want to use it, just search the game tag Skippy4631 or use the share code 184317225. As always, driver type difficulty won't affect the races for the weekly FORZATHON challenges, as we do need to win. There's no reason to make it any harder than it needs to be. I'm going new racer. Here we go then, one road racing event in the Holden Torana. Launch control, saving me off the line, saving those rear wheels from spinning. But all we've got to do is get to the finish line in first place. And with the finish line in sight, that is across the line, first place. So with Chapter 3 complete, it is on to our fourth and final chapter, Bathurst 1000. Peter Brock and Jim Richards famously won the Bathurst 1000 by an astonishing 6 laps in their Holden Torana. With Brock setting a lap record in the process, set your own record by beating any rival's ghost in your 1977 Holden Torana A9X. Let's go ahead and beat any rival. Hop into the pause menu, head on over to the online tab, and then head on down to the rivals tab. From here, head into Horizon Rivals and select the racing discipline that best suits you. For example, head into the road racing events and find a track, let's say the Arch of Moulay. We're going Class B because that is the class that my Holden Torana is in, and we're looking for a dirty time. So in the right hand side, it says time to beat, and there's a yellow exclamation mark next to it. That means that rival got a dirty time. All we have to do is put in a clean time, so don't hit any walls, to beat that rival. So I personally am going to be heading on over to drag racing. I'm going to be using the Tucana drag strip. If I head on over to the Class B rivals, you can see that my rival has put in a dirty time because they've got that yellow exclamation mark. All I've got to do is put in a clean time and that will get this challenge complete. Now the reason I'm using a drag strip, this is one of the quickest races in game. So here we go then. For me, one quick drag race. I don't have to beat him. All I've got to do is put in a clean time. I don't know how you get a dirty time on a drag race, but we're just going to keep that throttle planted up through the gears and make our way to the finish line. We are out in front, which means we're going to beat his time. We're also going to beat him because we're going to put in a clean time. He's got a dirty time. As we come up to the finish line in 21.6 seconds. And as we head back to free roam, that will be chapter 4 complete. Also finishing off this week's Forza challenges, holding out for a hero, collecting 160 Forza points and 5 points towards our winter dry season. And let's jump on over and check out this week's FORZATHON shop. So the first card for grabs in this week's shop, the 2020 Koenigsegg Jesko, 700 Forza points or 2.8 million credits at the auto show. Second card for grabs, this week's FORZATHON vehicle, the Holden Torana A9X, 130,000 credits at the auto show or 200 FORZATHON points. Vanity items, karaoke emote and the Donut Media yellow jumper. 75 Forza points for each of these. And any spare Forza points knocking around, grab yourselves a normal wood spin for 60 Forza points. Or you can grab a super duper wood spin for 150 Forza points. Now let's head on back and check out this week's playlist rewards. So for the winter dry season, we've got 76 points up for grabs in total. For 20 of those points, you're going to unlock the GMC Typhoon. It is a brand new vehicle to Forza Horizon 5, but not new to the Forza franchise. It has been in previous Forza games. And for 40 points, the Porsche 911 90. This week's online trial, upon completion, will be giving out the Audi RS6 2015. 2 Event Lab challenges this week. Upon completion, you'll be grabbing 1 clothing item, the Donut Media leaf cap, and 1 car horn, the Donut Media pop-up headlights. Unfortunately, the seasonal player games makes return to the playlist, giving out a Forza link chat phrase, "I'm the best at games." 3 PR stunts to go and complete, giving out the usual reward of a super wheel spin. There's 3 of these to collect. And just 2 seasonal championships on this week's playlist, giving out 1 Nissan GTSR 87 and the BMW M308. Winter challenges to go and complete. Treasure Hunt makes a return, giving out 100 Forza points. This week's photo challenge, giving out the Mo Power Baby Forza link chat phrase. And finally, Horizon Open challenges, giving out the Honda NSX-R 05. Moving on to the DLC rewards, Rally Adventure events, 1 Speed Trap, giving out a Super Bull Spin, and 1 Seasonal Championship Tune Buggy, giving out the Raptor Raw car horn. Finally, Hot Wheels events, 1 Super Wheel spin for completing a speed zone and 1 Seasonal Championship, the magic number, giving out the Hot Wheels cap clothing item. And that right there pretty much wraps up today's video. If you are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. Any questions about the weekly Forza challenges or the festival playlist, please do hit me up in the comments. I'll always do my best to help you out. As always, thank you so much for watching, stay safe and have an awesome day.